Hi everybody, welcome to our final live stream in this series of Thrive live sessions, all supporting us to tune in to the higher intelligence within us, within nature and the universe, and using these channeled essences to support us to release what's holding us back, to come into our own flow, to come into our own alignment, to be true to ourselves, to feel more in flow and alignment with what's really right for us. Hello, welcome. And to really be in a place where we can choose more easily. When we have a lot of stuff sitting in our energy field, it's, our attention's kind of clogged up by the stuff, by the unresolved stuff, and so when we release that, then we have more freedom and more spaciousness to choose what it is that we would like and what feels good. Morning, Patricia, welcome. And hi everybody. I'm not sure yet who's here, but welcome. And yes, if you have the Earthlight, print your own Earthlight essences or alignment essences, feel free to have them out, and you can tune in to see which ones are right for you if you would like to use those, because I'm using lots of different sets of essences, but you can do exactly the same thing with just one set if you like, or with two sets. Just with more essences, it's like you have more colours to paint with or more notes to choose from. But you can also do the same with just one or two sets as well, and you just tune into what's right for you, what essence is resonating with you. So today is all about making a bigger difference, and so if you want to feel into that, see how does that feel, just thinking about making a bigger difference, making a bigger impact, and just notice how you're feeling with that. And it looks like just before we start properly, there is something coming in. Okay, so one of the interpersonal light essences called Into the Light is coming in. So do you want to just allow this to come in just as we're sort of setting things up? Okay, and that feels easier, and there's a sense of kind of relaxing and being able to go with what's coming in. And all right, and there's one other thing. If you want to bring your attention to what is important for you, so when you think about making a difference, what does that mean to you? Why is it important to you? What is the bigger picture around making a bigger difference for you? Okay, and as you're doing that, just have an intention for what you'd like to receive today. And if you feel like sharing any of that, then feel free to do that. And if you don't, that's totally fine as well. So just feel into what's right for you. And there is also something else coming in. Okay, so it's one of the Living Your Purpose essences called Channel, around being a channel for the universe, being open to the energies that are coming through us that are part of living our purpose. So just allow this to come in. Okay. All right, so it feels a little bit like staying on the sidelines or in the wings, on a stage, staying in the wings of the stage, not quite coming out onto the stage. It's that kind of feeling of just staying back a little bit. So just see if that resonates. Also, there's a feeling of, if we put our head above the parapet, we're in danger of getting an arrow flying at us or something. Maybe there's anxiety about doing that, about standing out or being different. It also looks like there's maybe confusion around, well, what is it that I'm meant to be doing, or what is it that I'm here for, and what is it that is this, what role do I play in this making a bigger difference? Hi Carol, welcome. Hi Island. That resonates. Yes. Yeah, so just feel into it, just be aware of it, and we'll see what comes in. You can feel it in your body. Notice what sensations are in your body, what emotions, what thoughts are there. Okay, and it also looks like there is, and if anybody wants to share anything about what it feels like for you, then feel free. Hi Carolyn. Yes, and yes. Okay, cool. Okay, so again, just notice. And there's something else around, Is it something like going in the wrong direction or something? I'm kind of getting a picture of going off in a particular direction, then stopping, going, oh, am I meant to be doing that? So maybe like a feeling of, oh, am I doing the right thing? Or maybe a conflict or something like that. So just see, does that resonate as well? Hi, Patrick. Good morning. I would like to have a positive influence on the world and the people I interact with. And I would like the world and the people I interact with to have a positive influence on you. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, so feel into that, and maybe notice what does that look like at an experiential level, like at a, you know, at a human level. Is that like feeling really clear and in flow, like making nice connections with just the right people? So just feel into what would that look like, or feel like what would an experience of that be like? It just looks like it's grounding more of the energies, more of the frequencies. And there might be something else as well. I kind of getting a picture of going backwards. I don't know if anybody's feeling like some part of you might be going backwards. It's almost like some part of you wants to go forward, but another part is wanting to go backwards. It's just like, oh, I'm going in the opposite direction. Like a reversal. But there's just that sense of going the opposite direction to where you really feel you want to go. So if that resonates, then just notice that as well. So Gina, very much so. Okay. Yeah. So again, just notice and feel into, or just allow to come into your awareness what would feel really nice. So would it feel really nice to feel at ease, in flow, to feel really supported, to feel really empowered, to feel like a sense of excitement and expansion? Just feel into what would be really nice to feel instead of these. Carolyn, question whether this come via channeling, so writing or speaking, or distance and hands-on healing. Okay. It feels a little, when you say that, it feels a little bit like either or, but my sense is it doesn't need to be either or. It can be all. You know, at different time, different modalities maybe at different times. There's something there about maybe, you know, it doesn't have to be either or. And if you just release that just for a moment, and we'll just see what comes in, if that feels right. Patricia, could it be that just being is enough? Yeah, absolutely. Just by being ourselves, we're making a difference. And the more clear we are, and the more, the higher our frequency, or the more empowered we are, or the more in flow we are, just by being ourselves, we're having an impact on the world around us. So absolutely, that's the kind of number one. Number one is supporting ourselves to be ourselves, and to be as clear and in flow as, you know. And obviously that's a growthful experience. You know, we're always expanding and growing. So yes, absolutely. And then you can feel into whether there is something more. So it might be just perfect to just be, go with whatever feels right in the moment or in the day. Or it might be that there might be part of you going, oh, but there's something I need to share, or there's something I need to do. And it's like neither is right or wrong. It's just whatever is coming through and whatever's right for you. And there's also no have-tos. Lorene, hi. Reaction of not really knowing purpose. Okay. All right. Do you want to... I'm almost seeing you sort of almost like putting this thing about purpose just to one side for a moment. Almost like see purpose as a package. And just for now, put it to one side. Maybe you even see it like a parcel or a package of some sort. Put it to one side and just see what comes through today or over the next few days, because it feels like there's some sort of like an alignment coming in around it. And then it'll make sense of both of them. If that feels right to do. And Patrick, today you feel like coming back to your true self is really important before going out into the world. That feels like a stopping and reversing. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So feel into that feeling of wanting to be your true self, and might be putting the brakes on or something, whatever that stopping and reversing is. And it's like giving yourself space just to breathe and to be and to see what comes through. It's like allowing yourself space to see what comes through, and then see what feels right for this. Just feel into that and see how that feels. Yeah. Regina supported clarity. Okay, good. So that's what you'd like to feel instead, is it? That's the kind of like the better experience. Yeah. And Carolyn, okay, we'll open to that. Yeah, great. And Carol, to just be naturally in your flow. Yeah. And when we're in our flow, it sort of shows up very naturally then what's next, or whether it's just to be. Yeah. For sure. Thank you. No probs. Okay. So if you think of the world, millions of souls who are physical, and many more souls who are non-physical, and just see what comes up with that. Now there is one of the interpersonal light essences coming in. It's called light filling up. If you want to allow this light filling up essence to come in with whatever this piece is around all these people in the world. All right, okay, so it looks like there's a calm coming in, kind of a landing into the body. So just notice maybe your shoulders, notice your body on the chair, wherever you are. Notice your hips, your legs, down to your feet. Okay, and breathe. And have a sense of, now notice the energy's coming up through your legs, up through your feet, up through your legs and into your body. And there's like something glitchy going down in the low tummy. So if you want to allow in the chakra clear essence the one called physical, allow that to come in, and it's supporting whatever this piece is that's showing up around sort of hip, lower tummy area. So just allow this to come in. It's like it's unlocking something within us, like allowing a new flow or a new sense of alignment or a new way of being, even, or a new presence. So just feel into that. It's allowing more flow up our backs. So Regina, gaining clarity and then doubting it. Okay. Yeah. It's a little bit like step forward, 2 steps back, or it's something along those lines. Yeah. So that feels like it's around not quite being solid in your own sense of self, in your own sense of presence, so that then there's a feeling of, oh, okay, this is definite, this is what's right, and then and then trusting it. So to see if that resonates. And Caroline, the word bridge, yes, and a lot of the time I feel like what we're doing is we're kind of a bridge between spirit and earth, and we're kind of holding that space, holding that frequency, so whatever it is that's coming through us, is wanting to express through us, can come through and kind of land on the earth and be available for us, for anyone who resonates with it, for making a difference. So Joanna, hi. Releasing old expectations of what purpose looks like, so it can be in alignment with the present energies. Yes. And the that it reminds me of that clarity of intention essence, so clearing the clutter of past intentions and aligning with the current higher intention. So if that feels right, allow that. And there's some other energies coming in around that, around letting go of things and ideas and thoughts and so on from the past. There is actually the recalibration essence from the alignment set is coming in for anyone who resonates with that. If you want to allow that to come in, it looks like it's supporting. So for when we've already been through a shift or an expansion, or currently going through it, it's supporting a like a rebalancing, a restabling, a reconfiguring of our energy so that we're in flow with what's coming in now. So Patrick, lots of breathing and just being feels great. Yes, going out in the world brings a feeling of overwhelm. Okay, all right. Okay, so if it feels right, just have the intention that that's part of what's releasing today, because quite often overwhelm can be, there's all sorts of things, but a lot of it's to do with when we're resisting something that's coming through us, and then everything just feels too much. Very simply put. Obviously there could be more. Hi Hannah. Oh, hi Ruth. Say hi to Esme. And lots of love. Yes, we'll see you later on. Yeah. And Carolyn, yeah, okay. Hi Isabella. Welcome. Okay. Okay, so just notice how you're feeling right now. So if you just have a sense of lots of people in the world, physical and non-physical, and just feel into how you're feeling at the moment. It looks like there's a reorientating in our energy field in relation to there being lots of people. All right. You could even imagine yourself changing direction slightly. It's almost like just, yeah, you're rejigging your where you're looking towards. And there's another essence coming in. Actually, that living your purpose code from yesterday is coming in. If you want to allow that to come in, again, it looks like it's helping us to be in alignment with where we're at in ourselves at the moment, with what's important for us at the moment. So just notice your body, notice your tummy. Notice, again, it feels like this rejigging of our whole energy field and our body. So if you want to move, then move. Kind of stretch a little bit. Just support your body to integrate these shifts. There is also a there's another, it feels like a code, perhaps another code, a heart code. If it feels right, just allow a heart code to come in, which looks like it's kind of an expansion around our heart frequencies and aligning with the heart frequencies of the universe. And I sort of see as we're doing that, there's all this light coming in and shining around the earth. And it's almost like we're seeing that light in a slightly new way. So even if you want to imagine all this light shining in and around onto the earth. And that part of what we're doing is we're, even by seeing the light or being aware of the light, and this is like heart light or love light, even being aware of that, it's helping bring it in more at a more conscious level for ourselves and for anyone who kind of resonates with us. So yeah, no probs. An island. I feel there's something missing for me to serve my bigger purpose. Okay. So how does it feel, Island? How does the heart code feel? Yeah, it's opening up a new piece. Actually, so this looks like it's coming in for all of us. It's like there's a new level within us. So it's almost like we're functioning within, you know, a certain certain height and certain frequencies, and it looks like there's a new frequency that's wanting to come in through us, and I see it almost like a level or a door or whatever you want to see it, that we can open up, and it looks like we're ready to open it up, and it looks like opening it up brings in a big feeling of relief. So if you want to imagine just whatever this is, whatever way you want to see it or feel it, that there's something opening up. If that feels comfortable, say yes to it. And just allow the new frequencies to come in. They feel very soft, they feel very gentle, they feel very kind of warm and holding and very nurturing, nourishing. Allowing, it's like there's spaciousness and there's a sense of allowing what is. So I don't know, can you feel them coming in? So there's a different feeling to them, and it looks like as they're coming in, it's like they're waking up spaces within us, maybe that have been dormant or just lying to the side in some ways. Like they're waking up spaces within us that feel like they are really, really helpful in terms of making a bigger difference. So, Caroline loves that. Oh, great, good. And Joanna Stars, yeah. And Caroline, that image makes you teary. Happy tears of relief. Good, yeah, it is. It's a really good image as well to kind of remember, or to just have sort of the edge of our mind, just so we can tap into sometimes. And Ireland feels expanding and calm. Yeah, Yeah, nice. Tricia, you feel your guardian angel coming forwards. Yeah, brilliant. And can you feel it's like there's a message. It's like there's a message opening up within each of us. I can feel there's a lot going on around the throat. It's like there's a message opening up within each of us around something that's meaningful for us. We may or may not know what it is at a conscious level yet, but there's something that's meaningful for us. Each of us different, you know, we each have different frequencies that we're resonating, and yeah. So whatever this message is, just imagine or have a sense that it's like it's opening up. I sort of feel it around the heart level. It's like this opening up around the heart. It also is opening up around the solar plexus, around the tummy area. It feels like a relief. It's like just letting something be and just allowing. So it's like the opposite of trying. There's an allowing, there's a, letting. Carol, beautiful. Oh, brilliant. Yeah. So just feel into these energies and just notice. So if you notice along your spine and kind of down into your hips, and it's kind of the hips and the pelvis, the hip joints, the thighs, or the top of the thighs. Just notice what's going on there. It looks like an earthing. It's like we're earthing a slightly different, or an aspect of ourselves maybe that is ready to come in now. That we're ready to embody now. Okay, and just notice how it feels down your legs, down your lower legs, down into your feet, notice your ankles. So these energies that are showing up and coming in, they're for us first. They're supporting us first, to be in a space that's really right for us. We're always evolving, we're always growing. Our natural path is to grow and evolve and expand. And these frequencies that are coming in through us are supporting us in our expansion. And sometimes as part of our expansion, it involves sharing those frequencies, whether that's speaking, writing, hands-on, coaching, whatever it might be, creating artwork. There are loads of different ways. Okay, so just feel into how that feels for you. Maybe feel your tummy. There is a support coming in. One of the chakra clear essences called purpose. If you want to allow this purpose essence to come in, it looks like it's just creating a sense of, like it's holding. It's like it's holding, creating a sense of holding within us, so that we have a, like an alignment of something through which our energy can flow. I don't know. How does that feel for you? And how natural, feels natural. Yeah, good. And that is what it feels like. All of this living our purpose, making into bigger difference, is all around us being ourselves, allowing a natural flow. Whatever it is that's flowing through us is part of what it is that we're sharing or creating, and so on. As part of our beingness. Yeah. So can you feel? Do you have a sense of this energy that's coming through you? Even if it's not possible to put words or whatever on it at the moment, can you feel that there's an energy flowing through you? Does it feel easier in your body and your energy as that energy is flowing through you? The recalibration essence actually is coming in again. Thanks for the hearts. I think that was Island's hearts, I think. So the recalibration essence is coming in to support with this. And as it's coming in, it's a fact. Do you know what? I'm going to read the affirmation that comes with the card. So if it feels right, if you want to feel into this affirmation or say it to yourself. So I allow this essence, this recalibration essence, to support me to release what I no longer need, to align with what's right for me, and to allow my energy to reconfigure and recalibrate so that I'm clear, aligned, balanced, and stable. Oh, let's just allow this to come in. And notice how you're feeling in your body, any sensations, any thoughts. It looks to me like there's more definite feeling coming through our torso. and a different, like a lot of lightness in our energy field. So Patricia, yes, you can feel it. Okay, and Hannah, you can feel something in your upper legs. Yeah. Okay, so just notice. It looks like it's part of the embodying of this new frequency. That is you. Okay. So how does it feel? So you want to just feel into, how does it feel to have a sense that that there are energies, there are frequencies coming through you. They're supporting you with whatever it is that's going on for you right now, and sometimes they're for also sharing out into the world around you. To see, how does that feel? Does that feel good? Does it feel, do you have resistance around it? Does it feel, kind of expansive? Does it feel just like, ooh? Just notice how you're feeling. And notice, does it resonate as well? So of course, with everything that I'm saying, always trust yourself first. Always go with what's right for you, what resonates for you. Yeah. Okay, and just keep breathing. Okay, so what's catching my attention is that we can have all of these shoulds sitting in our energy field. So, should do this, I should do that. So it could be either us speaking to ourselves, I should do this, or this is what other people are doing, this is what I should be doing. Or it could be, messages from the past saying, should. So if there's a sense of, there's Eileen, you got tingling, a nice feeling, good, nice. And Hannah, you got tingling at the top of your head, okay, nice. And Patricia, you're feeling gratitude, okay, nice, yeah. Okay, so just notice if there are any or ask your energy, are there any shoulds sitting in your energy field, sort of somebody else's idea maybe of what should be happening or what you should do. Maybe originally it was somebody else's, and maybe you've taken it on as a belief. So just notice if there are any shoulds. And sometimes the should, so it feels like what's showing up at the moment, or what I'm noticing at the moment, is sometimes these shoulds cause confusion, because there's a sense of one lot of messages are saying you should do this, should do that, but within you, within us, then there's the other sense of, oh, hold on, that's not quite right, and so it can bring up confusion, like a misalignment. So Carolyn, yes, there are, yeah, okay. So just notice what the shoulds are saying. Too many shoulds conflicting, yeah. So notice what the shoulds are. Maybe it's, I should do this kind of work, I should say this kind of thing, or I should not say this kind of thing, or I should do things the way so-and-so is doing them, or I should be careful what I say because it might freak people out. So notice what the shoulds are. Anything that comes into your mind. Okay, and we'll just ask for whatever support we need to release the shoulds, so that then you can be more, so that then we can be in our own space and free to actually connect with whatever it is that's right for us. Okay. There are different essences coming in for different people, so I'll call out a couple of them and just see which ones resonate. So for some people, it feels like the reverse release essence is coming in to help release these shoulds. For some people, the resistance release essence. And then for other people, the chakra clear essence called light. So just see if one or two or all three of those resonate with you, and just allow them to come in. Okay, and now I'm feeling like there's real, like a pressure on my head, like a headache. So let's have a look. So that looks like almost like an overall should of, we shouldn't be doing this, it's not safe, it's dangerous, just keep your head down, don't say anything, don't do anything. So it's like a collective belief, like a survival belief. We might have had so many experiences, and so many other people have experiences that have led us to have the conclusion that it's not safe to do things differently, to say things differently, to stand up and be seen, that kind of thing. Hannah, yeah, I should say small, yeah, exactly. And Also it's useless. Yeah, yeah. So notice these. Yeah. And notice that as these essences come in, so the reversal release, the resistance release, the light, chakra light, the chakra clear light essence, they're almost coming in and looking directly at wherever the shoulds are coming from. So looking directly at the belief, looking at the energy field, like the thought form, the actual energetic structure of the thought form of the belief. So it's almost like looking directly at it and just allowing it to start to disentangle. So if you like, whenever something, anything like this, it's basically neutral energy caught up in a energetic structure that's limiting. And so it looks like the actual structure is kind of just like, it's a little bit like, what's that game, Jenga or something like that. You'd pull out little bits and eventually it'll all fall down. It'll collapse. It looks a little bit like that. So just notice how you're feeling, notice what's going on. Keep breathing. Yeah. How's anybody feeling this? It's releasing quite a lot. So there's a lot here, a lot going down the back. It looks like fears are releasing. So fear as a frequency, it looks like their fears releasing. And with that, it looks like there's spaciousness coming in and a sense of like possibility and a sense of spaciousness and a sense of like excitement or joy. Yeah. Yeah, and there's a letting go. Do you feel this coming in? And it looks like, so when I look at all the people in the world that we were seeing earlier on, it looks like a different kind of relationship is starting to show up. More of an openness, more of a maybe curiosity or interest. It's like our sense of self and our relationship with ourself is changing. And as that happens, then our relationship with all these people are changing as well, or it's changing. So Patricia, structural support. Okay, yeah. So notice that. And Joanna, yes. Okay, yeah. All right, so it looks like there's something else now to do with that whole piece. So sometimes we have independent energy realities. Very interesting, all these things that come in or show up. So sometimes we've got independent energy realities sort of sitting in our energy field and they don't really have anything to do with us, they're just there. Joanna, brain energy, okay, release. Yeah, so notice that and the spaciousness that's coming in with that. Yeah. So do you want to ask your energy, so not your head, ask your energy, do I have any independent energy realities sitting in my energy? And am I ready to release them? And just breathe. And if you get a yes, the nature clear essences, in fact nature's intelligence is coming in as well as nature clear essences. So there's a blueprint alignment, the in harmony, the nature clear essence. Those three essences are coming in to help release this these independent energy realities. They're like sort of bubbles of reality that are from a different time or dimension or consciousness, and they're just, yeah. Somehow they're just there, and they're not. It's not needed, if you like. Not really part of what's in alignment, I guess you could say. So Carolyn, something back of heart area, not clear what. Okay. Do you want to allow in the reversal release essence there at the back of your heart area? It looks like maybe old betrayals, like past life stuff, maybe like old betrayals. And anybody else that this resonates with as well, allow the reversal release essence to come in to help release these old betrayals, old letdowns, old conflicts maybe from past lives. So Hannah, I didn't understand that question. Okay, so sometimes we have energies that are in our energy field that are maybe from a different time or dimension or space, or anyway, they're kind of different realities. They're different energy realities. It's kind of like the name that I use, and they're just there. You know, there's nothing really very much going on, but they can still kind of clog up our energy field a little bit, and it just looks like some of us might have some of them in our energy, and it's a little bit just like, I don't know, like having a ball sitting on our shoulder. It's just there, you know, but it's not serving any good really. And then so what we're doing is we're just first asking our energy to ask, it's just to ask to say, okay, do I have any energy, independent energy realities in my energy field? And if you're not sure, if you sense that you do, or if you're not sure, then allow nature intelligence and those three nature essences, the blueprint, alignment, the inharmony, and nature clear, to release them. So it's like those energies, intelligences are just kind of releasing the ball from your field. Okay, and that feels like a relief. And don't worry, you don't need to remember the exact essences and so on. It's just go, okay, just those, what she said. Just let them in. So to me, it feels like there's a lightness coming into our energy as they're releasing. So Patrick, feels like take on other people's beliefs and worldviews too easily and often. I want to release them all now. Yeah, okay. The inharmony essence, the nature inharmony essence, feels really nice for that. So that helps bring in harmony between us and other people, our point of view and other people's point of view. You know, our beliefs, other people's beliefs. It brings in a harmony so that we can all kind of coexist in harmony. So I'm going to allow that one to come in. Okay. And there is something else. There is a, what is it? It's, hold on. Looks like there may be, so for some of us, there may be other beings sitting in our energy field who are not really of benefit for us or for them. They're just kind of there, not bad, but just there. And they can be draining, or they can be distracting, or they can just, you know, it's just if you're hanging out with somebody who's not quite compatible with your vision and what's coming through you, then, you know, you're better off for both to just each go and do your own thing, you know. So again, if you want to, you can ask your energy, okay, is there a being in my, or is there a being in my energy field, or that I'm connected with, that's not for my highest good right now? So just ask your energy, and if you're not sure, that's okay. Okay, and if you're not sure, or if you get a yes, then the nature clear essence, if you want to allow that to come in. Caroline, you got a yes. Okay, yeah. So if you want to allow the nature clear essence to come in, so nature clear essence is really good at helping release beings and entities and so on from our energy field. Okay, and it's just releasing. Hannah, you don't feel other energies. What do you feel? It feels good if you want to just allow in the nature clear and the inharmony essence. Just allow them to come in, to release whatever is not needed from your energy field, from your system. You know, and it's all with kindness and with love. It's like there's nothing bad going on. It's just to allow that. It's like moving on or moving forward, just doing something, being in a different energetic frequency, being in a different space, because it's just not compatible anymore with those other energies, with those other beings. Yeah, and there's a sense as well of moving into a new energy field or new energetic frequency. Kind of brings in like boundaries and presence. It's like we feel into our own energy field more. And so then there's greater strength and so on. Patrick, release them all, yes. Yeah, so let those essences in, they feel good. Patricia, yes. Joanna, yes. Isabella, gently releasing them, yeah, nice. Carol, you think you released one yesterday, sent whether it did go. Yes, it looks like there's just a little connection. If you want to allow actually, do you want to let the reversal release essence come in, Carol, for that? Because whenever we have these connections with different beings, there's always some resonance, there's something that resonates. And now, we're changing our frequency, and so the resonance isn't there anymore. And, or it could be that there's something in our energy field that, maybe if we've both got similar challenges or issues or whatever, then that can be a resonance. So it feels like, say, for example, now the reversal release essence is helping to release some reversals in our energy field, which matched maybe some reversals in theirs, and then the releasing happens. So it feels like it's actually released now, Carol. So if you want to just breathe and feel into your own energy and allow your own energy to kind of fill into your own space, just imagine, have the intention you're letting your own energy fill into your own space. And Joanna, if they're hanging around the home, yes, you can, there's a couple of different things you can do. You can actually, so what you can do is you can check to see, do they have a message for you? Or is there something that you need to do to support them? Is there something there like that's relevant? Or is it okay to just have them release? So probably good to check in to see. So sometimes different beings show up. Sometimes different beings show up for reasons. You might find lots start showing up, and it's for you to help them. It's like they're giving you an opportunity to practice or to share or to do your thing, to help them in some way. Sometimes it might be about learning a lesson, maybe learning something about boundaries or what you're available for. There's so many different things that they can they can show up for. And other times there's a case of just going, no, that's it, that this isn't right. I've suddenly become aware of it, and no, it's not right. So it's worth just checking in with your energy and see what it is that's going on. And you're on a feeling there's it's like almost like practicing bringing in your frequencies. See if that resonates. And Patricia, nature clear essence came in with a bang. Oh yes, feels good, and it feels very purposeful. Carol, oh, you're welcome. Oh, good. Okay, the field's massive. Yeah, it does feel like a big thing. Yeah. I'm always so. In any of these, because I come along and all of us come along, we don't know what's going to show up really, and then all these things start showing up. Oh, this is what's coming in this session. It's always just wow. So yeah, no, it's fantastic. Although there was last night there was something on my mind. I was remembering one of the. Do I need to say this? Yeah, well, I'll say it anyway. One of the first times I was using. Well, in the very beginning, when Nature Clear, those nature essences were one of the first sets that came in. They were the third set that came in, actually. And I did, this is back years and years ago, they came into water, they were in little bottles of water, and I did like 2 or 3 fairs with them. And I had a stand at one fair, and somebody, with my little bottles of essences, and somebody came along and said she was just so exhausted and she just felt so drained, and she just wondered, can any of these essences help? So Nature Clear came in for her, and what I saw was this old, elderly man just walking like with a staff and just walking in her energy field, just walking, not really having anything to do with her. He was just there. She didn't really have anything to do with him, but he was just there. And anyway, so it was really draining, because it's like her vitality was supporting her and him, And so it's like he hadn't completely moved on to wherever he needed to go to next. And he was just there walking with his staff, just kind of minding his own business, you know. And anyway, the nature clearer came in and literally it looked like he just moved out of her field, and gradually, you know, one part of his, you know, it's kind of like he started disappearing. He was moving out. He was like this, and then there was just like the arm with the staff, and there was just the arm, and then that started disappearing, and then there was just the hand with the staff, and then he was gone. And her energy completely changed, and it was like, oh, it was available for her again. But anyway, that just really struck me. That I just always remember that image of what was going on there, and the difference it can make as well. So it's awesome, chills, yeah. yeah. So it can make a difference. Yeah. And Carolyn, so much falling down back, feel heavier in legs. Okay. Yeah. So does that feel like a grounding, an earthing, or how does that feel? There's something else there around having your energy available for you. So like with that person, her energy was kind of going to the two, and probably other things as well, but there's that. So this, and then when that person was released, her energy was available for her. Oh, that old man, the energy field resonates so much. Yeah. So just notice maybe there's somebody who, you know, is ready to move on in some way. Just feel into that. What is it that resonates? Yeah. So there's something there about. So do you want to check in again? Just intuitively ask your energy. Is my energy? What way can you put it? Is my energy fully available for me? Perhaps you could put it that way. Carolyn, like a grounding. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, so just ask your energy, is my energy fully available for me? And see what you get. Hannah, you feel we're pure. Okay, yeah, so feel into that. And what's that mean for you? Yeah. And also remember that all of this is happening for us. It's not happening to us, it's happening for us. There's positive, you know, positive within all of this. So yes, how do we choose when to be available for others and the world, and when we can have it all for ourselves? Does that feel like so what's the energy in that? Does that feel like either my energy has to be for others or it has to be for myself? You know, does it feel like that either or? Okay, and this feeling of like panic maybe. So if you want to allow in anybody else as well, if you want to allow in the reverse release essence, the resistance release essence, and just breathe. Okay, yeah, to see how that feels. There's something about having to maybe abandon ourselves or neglect ourselves in order to make a difference. So there's a belief there around maybe not including ourselves, or we have to, yeah, it's like that self-sacrifice or self-abandonment, something like that. So just feel in if that resonates for you or for anybody. And yeah, allowing the reverse release, the resistance release essence, the realigning with soul's blueprint essence, the reconstruction essence. So it looks like there's like a recalibrating of all of this, or all of these kind of beliefs. So that then there's a sense of, well, actually, first of all, it's like my energy is for me, our energy is for ourselves, and it's like the difference that we're making, or the difference that we're making is kind of like a, how do you describe it? It's like the sound that we can, the note that we can sound goes out, and so it's not, so it's like I don't even know how to describe it. There's a sense of being present, being with ourselves in our own flow, in our own alignment, allowing through what's coming through us. And then naturally from there, the difference can come in, you know, the whatever can come in for other people. So we're very much included, we're very much central. It's our energy, it's our frequency that's making a difference. And of course actions are needed as well, but it's like our frequency that's making a difference. And so our energy is yeah, I don't know, does that kind of resonate? Somebody might be able to put it more succinctly. So Patrick, it feels like a lot of your energy is always working on the world. I often feel tired. Yeah, so see if there's an underlying belief around self-sacrifice or having to abandon yourself. And then just see, okay, well, what essence do I need to help me release that belief? So you can come into flow, come into alignment, and have that sense of always being filled up or always being rejuvenated, no matter what you're doing. Yeah, and there is that, especially, you know, I think a lot of us can have that piece around always helping others. Yes, and especially a lot of it's happening non-physically at an energetic level, either with people who are physical or with people with non-physical. There's a lot that can be going on there. And so if we allow ourselves to release any beliefs or unresolved emotions or experiences around that, we kind of release all of that stuff from our energy field. We come into our own flow or in alignment with what comes through us and what's right for us. And sometimes that might be boundaries and saying, no, I'm not available for that. Or it might be saying, okay, universe, I'm okay to do that, but it needs to be set up differently. It needs to be set up in a way where I am fully supported as well, and I get my rest and I'm energized and so on. So Carolyn, have had departed people jump on my back before. They were confused, panicked, looking for help, sometimes fairly calm. I've moved away from mediumship, would be willing to help in that way. Okay, so if you want to, so basically say, okay, universe, I'm willing to help in that way. It needs to be in a way that really works for me. It needs to be in flow and alignment. I need to be energized by it. It needs to feel joyful. It needs to feel uplifting. You know, whatever intention you want to have around that. And then anything that is in your energy field that's different to that can start releasing. So, Hannah, you feel that your energy is available for you? Yeah, I would say it feels to me like sort of 90% available. So overall, yes. And then there might be some little tweaks. So you can see. Carol, you can feel a sense of loss and sadness that it's gone. Yeah, so sometimes we have this, you know, familiarity and relationship with beings that are in our souls, who are in our energy field. And yeah, so we can feel that sense of loss when they're gone. And so then just take care of yourself. It's okay, well, what do I need? Is there an essence that can support me or anything else? To me, it feels like actually the reverse release essence, Carol, feels nice for that. Again, maybe old patterns around abandonment or something, old experiences. Patrick, that resonates. Being in our true self, at home in ourselves, shine a light into the world that raises the vibration. Yes. Yeah, exactly. And then any actions are in alignment, in flow, are right for you, and then right for everybody, and just by being here helping. Yes. Yeah. And Carolyn, set the terms because it's also a relationship. Yes. Yes. Whoa, this is all big stuff, isn't it? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing okay with this. And in fact, if you want to, again, if you want to sort of notice the people in the world, physical and non-physical, and just notice there's anything shifted, there's anything changed. To me, it feels like there's more empowerment, maybe more clarity. I don't know if you feel clarity, but to me, it feels like there's the energy of clarity. There's a sense of maybe, yeah, that empowerment around making a difference in a different way, maybe, to what you might have thought earlier on. So how is it feeling for anybody? It's strange. This is something that would normally be on a closed session, but this is on Facebook, which is interesting. And so it looks like there is. Keep coming back to the heart essence. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's like keep coming home. It's like keep coming home. Yeah. Okay, so feels like this just needs to complete in some way. So it looks like the interpersonal, still there? Yes. Sorry, a call came in there. Okay, and Isabella needs to be seen. Yeah. Carolyn, pain in left hip, also senses work to be done related to mediumship and death, so we're witnessing now. Yeah. And Isabella hearts. Yeah. And Patrick, feel I only need to work on myself and just help others effortlessly. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're noticing anything that's catching your attention, where you're going, oh, I feel drawn to this, or to helping this way, or to, if there's anything coming into your mind, just notice how you're feeling around that. Does it feel in flow? Does it feel like does it feel flow? Does it feel like this is like lifting your energy? Does it feel really right? Does it feel like there are any shoulds there? So you kind of just notice how does your energy feel around it? Yeah, and have that sense of, notice expansion. Does it feel like an expansion? And also there might be things that are occurring to you right now, like, what you were mentioning there, Carolyn, or it might be that things will show up over the next little bit of time. If you want to allow in the interpersonal light essences, almost like a group, so the 5 of them, 6 of them, allow them in as a bunch, so there's light receiving, light filling up in service and light, harmony with light, into the light, and light between people. If you want to allow all of these in, it looks like it's just helping to kind of balance and stabilize and bring everything together that we've been doing here, and helping each of us to be in the space that we need to be in right now. So Patricia, great stability and grounding. Yes. Yeah, good. And Island, you feel on the edge or beginning of something important and big. Yes. Yes, so notice how you're feeling around that. Oh, okay. Yeah, so all this interpersonal light is coming in. It looks like it's just landing. Yeah. Notice, so if you bring your attention to whatever your intention was at the beginning, I think I mentioned one, didn't I? Whatever your intention was, just see how you feel about that, about what you wanted to receive from today, and see how you feel about that. Okay. Patrick, want to buy the deck of cards? Oh, I can't wait for them to be printed. They will soon. Want to have them all to work with. Yeah, because they all have different like notes and colours and things like that. So it's, because you can absolutely do loads with just 1 or 2, and then when you have more, you can just, there's more that can happen, more nuances and so on. Cool. Well, I shall let you know soon. Yeah. And it feels amazing actually, Patrick, if you want to use them. All sorts of things coming in. All sorts of things coming in around that. But first, just to say, I'm feeling, so for the group that's starting next week, it feels like there might be one person who might want to do it. Still, it's just about full, but it feels like there might be one person. So ask your energy. If anyone is drawn to that group, it's just ask your energy, is it right? And then also, and so that's very much about, so that's where we're going to actually be in person, well, online in person, and we'll really be able to go with what's coming in for each person and really be able to do loads of different things with that. And then also, so I was feeling like, there's a group, there's something else, and thinking, is that 2 groups? What is it? And I felt like, actually, no, it's the one group, and then it feels like there's another thing, which would be maybe more of something that people can do themselves. So one of the things that's really, really valuable, and you can do this with, with the alignment essences, with the earthlight essences, is every day to check in with, you can just ask yourself the question, am I clear? If you do that every single day, or most days at least, am I clear? And if you're not clear, you go, okay, what essence can support me? And you just use the essences to support you to be clear each day. That can make a huge difference. It's like then being clear is, your new normal. And also because the essences are healing and teaching, it's actually also opening up your channels, and it's just opening up lots of different things. And bringing in teaching is like you're accessing your own whatever it is, your own energies, and so doing that every day is really good. But what feels like that's coming in as well is maybe to have like a month's long, like 30 days or something, of maybe, emails or something where there is that everyday support, but also another question and the topic all about opening up to our spiritual gifts, to our intuition, to being a channel for the universe. So it's all kind of focused on that. And so then kind of anybody who wants to do that can, either decide to take it just really, really lightly or else go deeper. So anyway, just to let you know, there's something like that I'm going to set up, which will be, for anybody who wants to go deeper with them, but not quite all the way to the group, the in-person group. So, let's see. Amazing one. Oh, you're welcome, Carol. Welcome. You're welcome, Louine. Good to have you, Carolyn. In the group. Are you interested in the group? Well, if you want to, is that what you're interested in? I'll send you a message afterwards, and you can feel into it. And did you disappear and come back? Anyway, I will message you about it, Carolyn. Yes, okay. I'll send you a message and see. Cool. Feels like an expansion. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, and as well, wonderful. Yay. So this is the last of our 9 sessions over these 3 weeks. It feels like masses has happened. And you can go back and listen to the sessions with a different intention or anything, whatever feels right for you. You can tune into your own cards if you want to. It's almost like a chapter. It's like we've done a chapter or something, and there's loads more that can happen. So at the moment, there's the groups. I'm also starting to teach people to use how to use the cards as a practitioner as well. So that's coming in as well for anyone who's interested in that down the line. I know that the deck isn't printed yet, but it is on the way, and we can still work with the essences even without them being printed. So just that's coming in. It's already happening. And there's just loads of things happening, and they're all about really helping us to connect with our own channel, to open up our own channel, to support ourselves. They're things that we can all use ourselves. We don't need anybody else. We can use them ourselves, to tap into the healing, teaching frequencies of nature and the universe and so on, in any way that we want to. So thank you everybody so much for being part of this basically first public group that was using all the other essences. So it's really been fabulous to share them with you, and I hope this has been really helpful for you, and it's been fabulous co-creating with you. And Island, oh good. You're welcome. Very glad. Oh, you're welcome. Yes, absolutely. Thank you to everyone for co-creating. And can you feel like that sense of like a community? And I suppose at a soul level we're all kind of connecting anyway, and then this is kind of like the human selves connecting. You're welcome, Carolyn. Yeah, brilliant. And I shall be back again anyway with whatever it is that comes in next. So okay, well, we'll see you again very soon. Thanks, Patrick. And have a good time in the meantime. It's so funny, it feels like no, it's not over, it's just complete for now until the next chapter comes in. Catch up with the first 3. Okay, brilliant, Lorraine. Hannah, you feel tired now? Yeah, so if you're feeling tired, it might be that you just need to allow an integration to happen, because there's been a lot of shifting. So if you just give yourself time for healing, for integration, just to whatever it feels good. It might be resting, it might be walking, it might be having something to eat, drinking lots of water, just see what feels nice for you. Yes, exactly. Till soon, Carolyn. And it's nice to know there are others doing this work as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's interesting actually then when you said that, I felt this, or saw this, like this pulse of light actually going out. So just thinking of us and the people in the world, it's like this impulse, this pulse of light sort of just went out, which was really nice. Alrighty, well, if anybody has any questions or wants to get in touch, just reach out, and I will see you all again one way or another soon. Okay, well, big hugs for everybody, and have a fabulous day, have a fabulous weekend, and talk to you soon. Okay, take care, bye.